Hey guys, I am Jamie James. Well, that's my name. I'm a lot of things actually. I have been a photographer for about 16 years. I have been a real estate agent for 2 years, have been a blogger for a few months, and now I want to be a YouTuber. So, people keep telling me you just have to do it. Well, David keeps telling me that. He said you just have to get on here and say something every day. So here I am. Not sure what I'm going to say today, but my blog post, I'll just tell you about that. Whenever I do photo shoots, I'm always really super excited, got all these ideas. I'm really happy once I schedule them. But then leading up to it, I will start in about how I need to cancel. I'm not going to do a good job. This is going to be bad. They're going to want me to make them look pretty. I'm not going to make them look pretty. The lighting's going to be bad. My exposure is going to be off. All these things. It just starts in. And so then I start thinking of ways of how I can get out of it. I go, all right, what if I get really sick? I'm sick, so I can't do this session. Or, something came up. Someone else got sick. I can't come. So I think all these excuses that I would be able to call this person and say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not really gonna be able to do it after all. But then I feel bad because I've got this pretty strict rule of myself where I don't lie to people. So then I'm like, well, you can't do that, Jamie, because that's lying and that's not cool. So you're going to have to either do the session or fess up that you're just nervous about it. That always kind of makes me, it pulls me back a little bit because I don't want to have to call somebody and say, hey, I know I was really excited about your session, but now I'm nervous. So I don't think I'm going to do it. And they're going to be like, what? That's not very professional. So I have to mark all those out. Then at some point, I come to the conclusion, okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to get through this and it's going to be okay. What I don't consciously do that I talk about in my blog post is actually talk to the emotion. That sounds crazy, but if you think of emotions as like little mouthy friends and they're in your head and they're going, hey, listen to me, talk to me. It kind of helps because then you can go, aha, fear, I see you. See what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to mess myself up. You're trying to get me to reschedule, back out of something I've said I was going to do. So anyway, I can recognize that emotion and I can go, all right, look, dude, I appreciate you. Fear, you're a good thing. I'm walking down the street and there's a car comes flying by and, you go, hey, get out of the way. That car's going to hit you. That is very nice of you, Fear, and that's useful, and I appreciate you for that. But telling me I can't do a photo shoot after I've been doing photo shoots for over 15 years is a little ridiculous, and I'm not going to listen to you on that. So, say what you want to say, but I'm going to do what I know I can actually do. And the cool thing is each time you acknowledge an emotion, whether it's fear or a positive emotion even, it helps that emotion calm down a little bit, okay? So they're not like freaking out, really trying to get your attention. More like, okay, I've been heard. I guess I'll chill out. So just try it, check it out, see if it works for you. Definitely don't try to avoid them or push them down because if you do that, then they're really going to kick up a fuss. They're going to make more noise. And then even if you are able to quiet it in your head, they will find a way to present themselves in your body. Back whenever I was at the peak of my business, I ignored a lot of things that were going on inside and it manifested as panic disorder. So I dealt with that for a long time. I could barely even keep food in me. I couldn't, or even want to eat. It was really bad, and I was very tiny, pretty much bedridden, and I couldn't go anywhere. Couldn't do anything. Swore I would never travel, even though I wanted to. But I was scared of planes. I was scared of boats. I was scared of everything. I couldn't even go to Walmart, y'all. I mean, it was bad. I'd go to Walmart and I'd get in there and I'd get that little stomach go to cramping and I'd just have to go home. And I'd lay in bed and I'd just cry because I was like, what's happened to me? I used to be so successful and out there. And anyway, acknowledge your emotions, talk to them, name them, and over time, they will start to work with you instead of against you. I'm still working on it. Every single day, I still work on it. Fear, doubt, those are my biggest ones. I am a worrier. I have a lot of energy, and I like to try to think that that same energy that I have that makes me an anxious person is also what drives me to be successful. And maybe I'll talk about that another time. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you think.